these are 9 different vault crystals. So we're gonna start off with a normal kill the boss objective. As you can tell, I did use creative mode, but like, let me be. In this, you would probably want to use Rampage, because Rampage is ridiculously busted. I mean, yeah, Rampage Shaman is ridiculously busted. I don't know if they changed it in the newest version. I am currently playing on a slightly older version, because I just haven't bothered updating. Next up, I guess we should probably just do a Scavenger Vault, because why not? It is a Scavenger Vault, which is a 20% chance of getting when playing Vault Hunters normally, and just use a normal crystal. And as you can tell in the top, it says what I need to get. There's a little icon saying what you need to do. So for instance, you'll see that it says chest. It'll have broken pottery and pottery shard and little gold piles. So I need to break these little gold piles. And there we go. I got a green bangle. Now I just need 9 of these. I'll be back when I finish getting all this stuff. Once you find a scavenger chest and these items I totally didn't get out of creative mode, you clear the vault and you get yourself a scavenger crate. These things look absolutely goated. Like, look at that beautiful looking texture. And the loot inside is quite good. I think that's relatively standard, but look at that texture. Oh, that's so beautiful. And I got myself a seal of the executioner, which is the kill the boss seal. So yeah, you can get seals inside of vaults. Next we have the architect vault. So you basically vote on which one you want to go to. I got Puzzle Room, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, Puzzle Room is probably one of the best, if not the best room in the entire game. So that's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I wasn't able to do it, but oh my god, this is actually such a lucky vault. Look at that random Omega room. And we got the Paint Bucket room. Yes, I love this room. This room is great in my opinion, because if you just hop down here and you press in this corner so you can see everything. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, and press again. And if you have vein miner, you can quickly just vein mine this out. And then when you're finished with the vault, which I'm gonna just leave, this vault type is probably one of the best because you get to choose what your vault is. And if you get really lucky, like I did on these first 2, I literally got Puzzle Room and Paint Buckets room, which is both Omega rooms, by the way. So like, absolutely ridiculous. Next up, we're going to be doing an Ancient Vault, which is the Seal of the Explorer, and if we quickly slap together an anvil, it is in fact craftable, as you can tell, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's ridiculously expensive. So let's quickly run one. So basically, this is the kind of thing you're trying to look for when you're doing an Ancient Vault. You'll get yourself a cryo chamber, which once you leave the vault, you can place down to summon an Ancient Eternal. Some things to note about this vault is that there are no hallways, meaning you can traverse the rooms really fast. There are no treasure rooms, meaning you don't need to bring keys into the vault. And also you'd have to find different pathing because this vault's actually a square rather than like a diagonal square like it normally is. So basically I got this cryo chamber, so if I place it down, as you can see, it's already level 6 without having to feed it any food. So now let's talk about the Raid Vault. Raid Vault. It's craftable like all the other ones, but rather just get it from a crate. This one, Eternals are extremely helpful in. So if you have Eternals, I would recommend spawning them here, but my Eternal doesn't have any items on it because I just did not bother giving it any. So I guess I'm going to have to stab these things myself. This vault is ridiculously good just because of the fact that the things at the top, they all stack. So this +1 set of vault diamonds, I'm going to be getting in every single room after this as well. So it just stacks up really fast, so then you can get a bunch of loot. As you can tell, there's some chest spawns as well as some floating vault diamonds, which you can either build up to or you can just use dash or something to get. It's pretty insane. And as I mentioned earlier, it does stack, but for now I'm going to be leaving the vault because I want to do the next vault, which is the Seal of the Challenger. Most of you probably know what this one is. It's a Raffle Vault. If you quickly go into it, all you gotta do is just beat the boss in 5 minutes. This is the only seal that you can't actually get from boss crates, but you have to get it from killing vault fighters, like the players that you see inside of vaults after vault level 25. Basically, if you're able to get to the end of the vault in less than 5 minutes, you can spawn a vault boss, which looks like whoever the fighter is that you killed, and there's one special fighter called Badowski, and he will give you a broom if you kill him. And you get just a normal boss crate right here. You might be like, okay, so what was the idea of beating in 5 minutes? Well, at the end of the week, If you're the fastest time on the server, or if you're in a single player, go get yourself a ridiculously good crate that has lots of goodies. If you want to see what that looks like, go on Scout85. He made a video on it. This one is what I call literally everything that's good. And as you could tell, it's quite literally everything that is good. Normally you wouldn't try getting this. You would probably just try to get all like the chest loot ones on one, and then like stonk on another. Look at this. Look how many gilded chests there just are lying around. What? And like pretty much all the chest slots are filled because I have like lucky, super lucky. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is absurd. Look how much loot there is. And ideally you would probably try getting like all the gilded ones and then lucky ones. And then probably like extended, and extended, because why not? And maybe prismatic, so you can get more catalyst shards, so you can make more catalysts that have insane vaults like this one. And then split up onto a second crystal is strong, mega strong, and the artifact ones that give you higher chance for vault artifacts. That would be more ideal, because that would just give you better stuff. Let's just quickly just spawn in the boss. This boss is not going to be a problem. I'm going to make quick work of it, because I have strong and mega strong, so it's literally gone. And then, there you go, artifact right there. Boom. Yes, sir. You are an artifact. So there we go. That's everything that you need to know about that. Next, we're going to be... Another very common type of vault is the copious, rich, and plentiful vault. These are amazing for not rushing boss. You don't want to fight the boss in this kind of vault. You want to find ore rooms. Rooms that have lots of ores. This room potentially could have a lot of ores in the mine shaft section, but I think I'm going to skip it. I'm going to continue on my way until I find a really good ore room. Okay, this is just a mine shaft. It's not a mine room. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't so touch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this small little thing that normally has maybe 1 ore, and not even guaranteed vault. Look at that. Boom, black opal. This paired with Fortune 8 would give you a ridiculous amount of vault gems, and I'm gonna be honest, it's just ridiculous how much ores you can get in this vault. Especially if you can get yourself a vault rune. One of these. And you would want to get it with probably X mark, or you'd want to get it with Viewer or Crystal Cave. That's actually kind of mid. You would definitely want like Dig Site. Actually, no, Dig Site is probably not best. But like these 4 runes right here would be ideal on your crystal. Like final one, you guessed it, it's the cow vault. I've already made a video on this vault, but basically this is a vault that may or may not exist. And this is exactly why. There's a lot of cows. What? These guys give a lot of vault bronze. So if you need vault platinum, this is the way to go. Like, I'm here stabbing cows repeatedly. In that little time, I got 95 vault bronze. Actually, probably more. Oh god, these guys hit like trucks. I have Omega armor. Keep that in mind. But yeah, that's basically the idea of this. I'm gonna go back. You can get tons of vault bronze. Yeah, that's the only thing I can really mention about it. So, we're gonna be doing the last vault, also known as the Lie. Merp. Cake hunt. Okay, so let's start off. So basically you're just supposed to run around, grab cakes. Sometimes they're a bit hidden, like here, I don't see it immediately, so yeah, sometimes it gets very hard and hides. Very annoying. Sometimes you just get ridiculously easy ones, like this one. Like what? That was literally right there in the open. As you can tell, there are a lot of modifiers if you look on the right of my screen. Like, oh my god. Which is kind of why this is not recommended for people that are like really low level or just not prepared for it. This is not an easy vault by any means. So I think this is the last cake I need to find. So in this room, here's like it'll be really easy. 44 meters, yeah, it's just on the other side. There it is. And there we go. That's it. That's all a cake vault is. I will mention if you get like copious, rich, plentiful as like the modifiers or anything that's like lots of ores and you see a dig site room. Just go for it. Not a dig site. See like a mine room or something. Just go for it. Like That's a lot of ores. It's probably better than what you will get if you do a crake. I don't know how that got in there. Oh, this is the Raffle vault. It's been a week since I started recording this. Yeah, this is what you get from the Raffle vault. Look at that. 500 puzzle rooms. Damn, that's crazy, actually. So if you have like a bunch of puzzle blocks from previous vaults, this would be absolutely ridiculous. Get a trophy, and you can place it down. You have a nice little trophy. Artifact, never a bad. A bunch of vault gear. Like, yeah, this is ridiculous. That's what this is. I was like, what? Why do I have a white choker box? Yeah. So that's the Raffle loot, if that's what you're wondering. If you're wondering about that, lol. Got a bunch of cake, which is useful when crafting more cake vaults or when crafting crystals. Eternal souls. Pretty regular boss crate. Mod boxes, that's insane. I don't know why I got gapples from that. Normally those give like much better stuff. Paxel charm. That's really good. That saves 4 perfect Beniotyte. Hit the like button and subscribe. This was 10 volts. Hit the like button and subscribe. This has been a lot of work to make, and this is 10 volts that you will most likely need to do. It's also probably the only 10 volts types that you'll ever do. Well, aside from maybe the final vault, but that deserves its own video if we're gonna do that. Let's be real here. Subscribe. Goodbye.